Two gays watch Drag Race. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Two Gays Watch Drag Race. I am the first gay in question, Zachary Landolt.
And I'm your other fabulous gay host, Aaron Holman.
Today, we'll be recapping RuPaul's Drag Race Season 13, Episode 2, Condragulations.
But today, we're not just two silly homos with opinions about drag, because we are so excited to be joined by a drag expert, makeup artist, and Ru girl herself, MYSTIQUE Summers.
Yeah, all the way from Season 2. One of the
all the way from Fort Worth.
Bitch, she was from Chicago at one point.
Well, I think she still is from Chicago, but now in Fort Worth.
Yeah, we had a really fun time on this show. I keep things 100. We had some technical difficulties and we lost the entire intro with Mystique. So, but still have a great show. We didn't lose any of the main episode. But
she was just filling me in on the Poppers of the Month Club. And so we just had a little, business to discuss first.
Yeah, we had a semi-extensive discussion on poppers, which I personally am not that much of a fan of, but apparently there are better versions in other parts of the world. I feel so stupid. I feel gay stupid. I thought they all smelled like nail polish remover.
That's what I thought too, but I mean, Mystique is here to set the record straight, and I'm just so excited to have her on this episode to talk about episode 2 with us.
Yeah, an expert on poppers, an expert on the editing shenanigans of Drag Race. We talk about all the looks on this episode because there are many looks to go through. We go into everything from talking about her potentially if she would ever go on All Stars in the future. It's a juicy. I thought it was a juicy episode.
You know, my favorite part is when she puts on her producer hat and she's like, I've got some ideas about the show.
She has ideas. She had some solid ideas. I'm like, that's not bad. Honestly, that's entertaining.
So World of Wonder, if you're listening, you better get on it. Contact Miss Mystique or Dante Sims, whatever name you got it under the Rolodex.
Because they are ready to work. Oh man. Well, before we jump into our conversation on this week's episode, I did want to ask you, Aaron, emotionally in your week, where were you at? Were you in the top? Were you safe, or were you in the bottom?
This week has been a roller coaster. A lot of work, and I mean the Capitol. On top of it, I've also moved into a new home with my partner. So even though it's been,
which I didn't even know until you told me. I was like, "Oh, you moved!"
Oh my god! Wait until I give you wait until I give you the view of the house. It's unbelievable. I love it. I just don't have time yet.
I wonder how long you could have tricked me into me not knowing you had moved if you just kept recording in the house and saw how long it would take me to
I just keep leaving my things behind me. You never know where I am. I would have to say I'm in the top. Despite it being a difficult week, I got through it. Yeah. Today is my payday. I'm feeling good. I'm in the top.
Love a payday. And you get 2 days off.
Yes.
We love days off. I guess I was safe. I wasn't in the bottom. I wasn't in the top now either. It was definitely a stressful week with everything going on in the world right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I also knew we had this insanely fun episode to record, so I think that was kind of a little spark of excitement through the week. And what a great episode also. So much fashion. So yeah, I would say I was safe.
Well, that's better than being in the bottom when you don't want to be a bottom.
I'd rather go have a cocktail in the Interior Illusions Lounge than be in the bottom.
I'll meet you there.
Well, shall we dive into our conversation with MYSTIQUE Summers about season 13, episode 2?
Absolutely.
Congratulations. Well, let's do it.
Yeah.
Well, are we ready to dive into all of this content?
Let's do it.
Okay. So we open the episode and we're reminded of the million lip syncs that were performed last week by the queens, with Candy Muse, Lala Ree, Simone, Gottmik, Olivia Lux, and Tina Burner in the winning group, and Joey J, Tamisha Iman, Denali, Utica Queen, Rosé, Elliot Tutis, and Kimora Hall in the bottom. Whew,
Breathe.
so many queens.
Breathe.
We waste no time with RuPaul announcing that the bottom queens must vote one member to go home. After a first round of votes, we get a tie with Elliot and Utica, and after a second round of votes, we unanimously find out that Elliot will be leaving the group. But before we even have to feel bad for her, we find out she's just moving to the winning group of queens. Now, what did you think about this whole twist of, I don't know, tricking the audience into thinking she was going home, and she was just literally moving to a different room in the warehouse?
Not the warehouse, bitch.
Yes.
Okay, so okay, that whole thing, I was just like, because I thought of something kind of like that. I was like, okay, if they vote somebody off, are they really going to go home? I was like, probably not.
Right.
Like, they'll probably go. I was thinking they're going to vote them off, then they all going to come together, and that person is going to be the team leader or some shit.
Ooh.
Then I was thinking this. This would have been, it probably, if they watch this, they're gonna be like, ooh, this gonna be good on season 15, 27, or whatever.
They need ideas.
If it was when they voted her off and she disappeared, the next challenge, she would have had to lip sync against whoever was the loser of the winning team. And then,
wow.
Then at that point, say if she wins, she stays in the competition and that girl goes home. If that girl wins, she goes home. You see, that would have been, and it would just been like you have your top team and you filter them in.
Yeah. It would have kept raising the stakes for Elliot, like, and
right.
They would have lip sync so hard against, like you said, a loser from the winners team. Oh my God, it would be epic. Wow.
But the thing is, think of it though. Didn't Elliot give you, when she first came in, old school Sonique?
Yes.
A little
I
bit.
feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that with the outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I love
the midriff showing.
Right.
And yeah, I totally get that.
And all these girls want to talk about, oh, with this outfit. I'm like, baby, no. What you supposed to do? You go in nice and easy, then you build up. When you want to come out and be like, oh, she wore that, you're gonna look like a fucking fire extinguisher. Girl.
Or we were saying this last week, I would be mindful of what I'm wearing, as in, like, what are they going to ask you to do in this outfit? So, like, yeah, you can come in there on ice skates, but you might suddenly have to lip sync in 5 minutes, so you're going to be not so happy that you're wearing those damn ice skates. So, I don't know.
Well, I think what they were trying to do is remember from past seasons. Oh, we're gonna do all this together, blah blah blah. Then have time to change and do something else.
Sure.
But in past seasons, none of them remember how to paint the HD and all that stuff, because when that camera got up close to that skin, but I'm sorry. Hopefully, y'all can edit that out. All that nice mumbling I just did, girl. It was
just turn the volume up.
We heard enough.
I was not the only one thinking that, because when they got on some of the people, I said, "Bitch, that's a 5 o'clock."
Mm-hmm.
My God.
Mm-hmm. Now there's this thought that once Elliot moves over, that Elliot is a mole. That's the first thing that pops out of everybody's mouth, is like, oh, this queen's a mole. What? Why? Based
on what precedent? It's literally never happened on the show. Everyone always thinks, like, remember when they thought BB was a mole on All Stars 3? It's like, they're not a mole. What are you talking about?
Because they wish the old school reality show The Mole was back on. if that
I
was
remember
on
that.
this, I would apply for that motherfucker. But I don't know. Why would you think, oh, that's a mole? I would think, oh, she might be in here to go against somebody in here to try to take our spot. I don't want to think of no mole, because why would somebody on a losing team be a mole?
Yeah.
The other thing I don't know how much they're acting for the cameras, because I just don't believe that they all really thought they just sent home 6 queens the first week. Like, come on.
Yeah, who can't smell that stunt? Like
Like that would be such a divisive move on the part of the show. Like that would have pissed off the fandom so hard. I just don't believe that they all were so tricked. Like, oh my gosh, they're still here. Oh wow. I don't know. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying the stunt.
If I was a producer, I would have did that entire stunt and really sent them home. And then the next scene would have been like, said this for COVID reasons, we can only have 6 girls. Bam! And
I
keep
guess
it,
that could have been a thing. That
and
could have been a thing.
look, and then each week nobody really goes home. It's just getting better, getting better, getting better, getting better. I would have done that for COVID reasons.
We need to get to
For
a
COVID
producers
reasons.
meeting at World of Wonder.
True.
Oh man. Well, so I'm gonna pass things over to Aaron so we can discuss the first runway show of the episode.
Because we've got a lot of looks to go through, honey.
God.
All right. So RuPaul announces our first mini challenge, which is a fashion show where they all must present an iconic daytime look and a sexy nighttime look. We are pulling up the outfits right now, and starting at the top, our first contestant to come out is Got Mick in their daytime latex. Now, Mystique, what are your thoughts on it?
She's coming.
Right. I just saw a suit that I might have to buy. Okay. Daytime latex. Okay, it's just with the sky with the rainbow, and I don't like the hair. I don't know why. I don't like the hair.
What I do enjoy about it is they immediately showed us that they're not going to do just this white face the whole time, which is their iconic thing. I really enjoy the makeup.
I think I would have had the hair go into something like, some type of fiery color, like bright red or bright orange. I maybe would have liked it, or like a mohawk or something. But that is just like, it's all right.
I enjoy the fit of the outfit. Yeah, I think it was a strong first look from Got Mick myself.
It was cute. It was cute. It didn't blow me away, but it was like well structured. Right. I don't know.
Now, where are you going? Our next up is Candy Muse. Honestly, she looks like she's going to the Renaissance Fair. That's what I think. Like, it's a good outfit, but where are you going?
Renaissance
during
Fair,
the day,
girl.
Yeah, that's the only thing I see.
That's Renaissance Fair. Yeah, it's just Renaissance Fair. Her fans are probably gonna come. Her fans are probably gonna come for me and all this stuff, but bitch don't care. But still, it was just like, okay, Renaissance Fair.
I don't get how it applies to the assignment. I'm gonna be honest. I don't understand.
I also wish there had been a little more definition at the waist. It just felt like.
I think it's pretty.
It looked like it could have been too big for her. Because if you look at the neckline and how it all just drips down, no.
And then next up we have Miss La La Ree. I think if the colors had been different, I would have loved it more.
I got that same braided piece in my closet that I wore.
Yes.
But I like it, but I went with that color. I would have went with a brighter color. I love my bright golds, my bronze, just bright. Oh, she can't walk on that shoe.
She almost tripped over it. She almost tripped over it.
The dress is too long, and she has a bit of a trouble.
Nope. That's when you kick it or pull out a Kasha. If you slip, you better pose and get the hell up and keep going.
That is one of my favorite moments when Akasha falls, does that spin. Oh my God.
Oh, wow. Perfection. Yeah, I love the hair. I think, I just wish the colors were a little brighter, more springy, a little lighter. Yeah, I just think
blue, yellow, something just to make it be something to go with the skin tone.
There's no pop. Yeah, there's no brightness. Next up, we have Olivia Lux in her 60s sort of couture. What do we think here?
It's baggy.
I agree.
Unless it's supposed to be that 60s bagginess, but it's
that's what I was thinking. Maybe it's like the 60s silhouette where they used to flare off the body, but
now if it's the 60s girls didn't have a small purse like that.
She loved her small purse.
Now listen,
I guess that's her thing.
There's a rumor that she has brought a purse for every runway. There's a rumor. We will see if it is true.
Which is fine, but it's not. I don't know. It's lacking something. It could be the hair.
I wish
You
the
know,
purse was in the fabric of the dress or something. Just something to.
Or the
I
purse
don't
had
like the
the
fabric of the dress
no,
personally.
no,
It looks
no.
heavy.
Well, no, it's cute. It could if it was like cinched in a little bit more, and if
Mhm.
her purse had the same fur outline on there or something to tie it all together,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I wish it was a
Mhm.
little fitted like right under the bust and then it flared out. I think it just would have. I would have liked the silhouette a little more, but I like the colors. I'm.
And see how the bag is stoned? I think I would have loved to have seen the detail of the edge of the glasses stoned then. Just a little more
Mm,
continuity, bringing it all together.
Right.
I like everything individually. The hair's nice and everything, but doesn't quite go. Now we have Simone walking the stage.
This just giving me good old Holly Berry from Babs. That's
yes.
all I
Oh
gotta
yeah.
say.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
I
Holly
love
Berry
it.
from Babs.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Now, the
I
only thing
love
I
it.
wish was she had like a brighter color on the eye, something to
Mm.
pop a little bit more. But yeah, that's what
I
it gave
also want
me.
to say with Simone, I am living for their talking head moments, for their cutaways, their confessionals. I really enjoy listening to them talk about their drag as well. You can tell how excited and passionate they are.
Right.
I mean, about every piece of it. And I love it. This look served it to me.
She has a lot of confidence. I love the
Mhm.
confidence.
Speaking of confidence, we have Miss Tina Burner
It do take
walking on the
confidence.
stage. It take confidence to, all right,
That that's too much shit hanging off.
thank you. She looks like,
Why
okay,
why is the hair matching the outfit? She looks like a dollar store present. I'm sorry.
to me, she looks like, I don't know, like the Wendy's girl
Oh.
covered in Arby's meat. Like, I don't know. Like,
Bitch, not
it's just,
Arby's.
for me, it's the repeat of this red, yellow, orange. I understand what we're going for, Tina Burner, but you know
Yeah.
what? It's kind of hitting me over the head with it. I already understand what we're doing, but I
Right.
didn't like this look. It was
I,
one too many
it,
bows, one too many
it
ruffles.
it's too much mixed fabric.
Yeah, it was not my favorite. It
Oh,
wasn't the
there.
worst thing on the runway, but oh gosh. Yeah.
And now we're at Elliot with two T's.
Now I
This
just wish
outfit,
I wish it
go
was
ahead.
long. I wish it was longer, but the front was higher.
Mm.
If you understand what I
Oh,
mean.
mm-hmm,
So
Like
mm-hmm.
mainly, if the
the
front was
belt.
more cut up, almost to the coochie level, then the back would just be all the way straight to the ground. But it's cute. It just looked like it's like a flood gonna happen, and she don't want the dress to get wet.
Yeah, I thought I liked it. I think the length would have also helped it. My big thing was I'm like, what's your vibe? I can't tell what her.
Do you know what vibe this outfit is giving me? It looks like Christina Applegate in Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
God, I
That's
love
what
that
it looks
movie.
like to me. I love that movie, and I think it has some fun fashion moments. This right here, it just reminds me of that. I think she actually just kind of looks like Christina Applegate right here.
Love
I'm
Christina
just
Applegate.
waiting for some like when it comes to challenges like this, it's supposed to be about who you are, which your drag style is,
Hmm.
and
Mm-hmm,
stuff.
mm-hmm. Totally understand. Yeah.
Because with all this, no one knows who they really are by what their outfit is that they're wearing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's why I want to see a return, like we were talking about earlier. I would love to see a return to more of the design challenges because I feel
Hmm.
like I learn a lot more. Even in this episode where we're going to see 3 looks from the queens,
Right.
it still will be a little hard to tell what their own personal, I don't know, their own personal
Those
take on
design
it is. I
challenges
guess I don't
always
know.
level the playing field because
Well,
suddenly when
yeah.
you have to make something from
From
nothing,
nothing. Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So now we move into our nighttime 2021 looks. We're back at Got Mick. What do we think of this look? It is the first time we're seeing a trans male showing their post-op chest on the show. So this is a huge moment. What do
At
we think
some
about the
point,
look?
at some point, okay, let me hit this disclaimer out there. I call everybody she, I call everybody girl. I'm not trying to have
Yeah.
nobody try to come at me. I'm going to tell y'all that. Okay, so at different moments, her face gives me Sharon Needles for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I
I
don't
saw
know
Vander
why.
Von Odd from Dragula.
See, yeah.
Mhm.
But no, with this, again, we don't know his style or who he is,
Mhm. Mhm.
type of thing.
It is a little safe. I kind of agree. I think again, neck up with the hair. I think this is phenomenal.
I would have
The
went with a
outfit.
mohawk, like a
Mm.
crazy mohawk.
That would have been nice and
But
something very unique.
right, but the thing, like with me, I'm I'm self-proclaimed gown bitch, so I know how to rock a gown. I know how to rock a gown. If gowns and stuff for nighttime is not your thing, find something that's in your niche and make it look nighttime party type of thing.
I
Mm.
almost wish,
It's
since
good
the
advice.
first look had been latex, if it had been this gown, but like a latex, black latex to the, I think that would have
It would have been better.
tied them
That would
together,
have
and
been
it would have felt,
hot.
yeah. I got more of the vibe she was selling from the first week, from the first look, as opposed to this one, which I think it's lovely. It's a perfectly lovely dress, but it just didn't stick with me as much as the first one.
The
You see,
outfit kind of was wearing got Mick in this
right.
moment.
You see,
Yeah.
I would did a twist. I would have did the same thing on the day look. How I was like, oh, rainbow daytime look, but did it at nighttime, like nighttime starfalls or something on the outfit.
Oh
That's
my
right.
God, that would be so
Mm,
cool. So
I'm into
the
that.
outfits kind of paired or
With
mirrored one another. Oh,
correct.
Mm.
that would have been so cool. And now here we are with Miss Candy Muse, looking like she's covered in, I don't know, fruit leather.
Bitch, what's that
Like,
movie? What's that? Hellboy. Bitch, yes. Bitch,
yes.
yes, Hellboy.
You know what she looked like to me
Hellboy.
was Dina. Do you remember the animated Disney Hercules from the late 90s? Do you remember the little red devil panic? Or no, pain?
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh my
that's all I
God.
could think of. It was the shoulders. It's the horns on the shoulders. It does something.
But
Also, I have a question. What does this outfit, again, what does this outfit have to do with nighttime?
that's what
Satan's
you have,
alive and well all the
The devil
time, from
comes
what
at
I've
right.
night. I don't
understood.
know.
Well, with that, you have to tie it into for more like fire and brimstone. But what does the foxtails have to do with it? It's like I it's nice, but it didn't fit the challenge. And she's using the same color hair that she did in the first one, and then the gigantic hole in the back.
Yeah, the whole.
Bitch,
I
I
know.
It's
would have
supposed to have a tail,
I
right?
I guess
Sure,
so. I would
but
have
it
added
doesn't.
I would have added a tail to that for nighttime to make it like fire and brimstone.
Or if you
See,
don't have
my
the tail, like, I don't know, cover it with something like a corset, some sort of
stick
She should
anything red
no.
there.
Well, she has that boa, the foxtails. Stick the
yeah.
foxtails in there and just walk around
Hold
with the
it.
foxtails. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think leaving it as a big gaping hole in the back was a bad choice, like or
See,
an
something
odd
I was a
choice.
little more something I was a little more confused about with this specific outfit is what's going on at the front at her upper thighs. Is this
Those are
not a
horns.
one
No,
piece
no, 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 no. It looks like those are boots and those are horns as to it as well.
at the top of the
I
boot?
yeah, it's like a point. I'm telling you, I'm getting Hellboy.
Yeah. I'm just not sure what's happening. But she has all the confidence in the world, so it did
Yes, she
take the nerve.
does.
We have Miss Lala Ree.
That's safe. It's yeah,
It's
Fine.
forgettable.
It's fine.
yeah, safe.
It looks more like a lip sync look. It doesn't look like a runway look to me.
Yeah.
Like if she was lip syncing in this, I think, and then she even says, I think in her voiceover that she's more of a performer. She's not as much of a fashion girl. I think
Well, I'm not that much of a fashion girl either, but I have my designer and seamstress. I'm like, okay, this is what I want. This is how I know what fits me and how I can work it. With
Mhm.
that, if she would have added, like almost like a cover up, and she could rip away into that,
Mhm.
It
then
would
it
have been
was
more
like
exciting.
correct. But yeah, other than
I
that, it's
agree.
like yeah.
I think her makeup is always gorgeous. I love Lala Ree's face. I do just have to preface and say that. I think she serves severe face. And now we're back to Miss Olivia Lux, looking like, honestly, she looks like Vanessa Williams. Like,
We love
uh,
Vanessa Williams.
Yeah, that's who she looks like right here to me. She looks like Vanessa Williams in Into the Woods. She looks phenomenal to me right here.
Another little purse.
Yeah. I would have got some body glitter and spray and be all shimmered up on the shoulder, just giving collarbone and everything.
And I also
it's
don't
real
need
cute.
the purse.
Well, and the purse doesn't match again. Like I love the idea of the kitschy purse idea. I just wish it tied into the look a little more. I just think it would make it even cuter.
It's almost like catchphrases. You're just throwing it out there. I'm telling you, once the show is over, reunion hit and everything, she's gonna be selling purses.
Oh yeah, come on.
Oh, amen. I do believe she should be expecting a cease and desist from Bob the Drag Queen any day now, actually.
I liked the look though.
Why?
I thought it was nice.
Oh, for the purse. Bob's whole thing was his purse first moment.
Right,
his catchphrase.
Well, Bob's purse is matched. That's the outfit. Am I wrong?
And she made it. All right.
I like Olivia. I want to make it clear. I actually really like Olivia. I just wish the purses
matched,
or like they always just feel like
they need to make sense. Yeah.
I think she has a box of mini purses and she just grabs the first one and then goes out with it.
I dare say she only has 2 mini purses with her. I've only seen a black and a white. So I need to see more versatility in your purses, Olivia. All right, we are on to Simone. Now tell me, what do we think of all of this right here?
I love the hair. It gives me like Janet Jackson Velvet Room from the mid-90s kind of vibe.
That outfit is, I don't know.
Neither do I. I don't understand the outfit much myself. I mean, they sell it, but I think that's Simone, not the outfit.
She can sell a garment.
Yeah,
I love the hair. Like, I love the hair. So maybe I'm being distracted by the hair. The dress is it's not my favorite thing I've seen from her so far.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But does her purse match?
Oh my God.
Yes,
well,
it
does. So what I will say is this hair is done by a wig maker. Their name's Trillion Hair. If you want to follow them on Insta, that's where this incredible look came from. I think that there's somebody we're going to start seeing a lot more of. I mean, this is just a great, great look. This look looks better in photos. If you go to their Instagram and check out what they posted, it looks, I understand the look there.
I like the way it flowed on the runway. I did like the way it flowed. I thought that made me ultimately be okay with it, I suppose.
All right, we are back. Oh, good Lord. Miss Tina Burner in her latex.
Wait a minute, did she almost fall?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's rewind the tape.
Oh, I'll rewind. I can rewind. Hold on.
Also, that harness isn't on all the way normal.
Well, girl, that girl, yeah. I ain't gonna say nothing about that, but yeah. No, just watch.
There was a little moment. There was a moment.
Like this is. She needs more separation from the orange to the yellow.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're gonna do the whole this is my color, blah blah blah, your wrist part should be red. So it'll be the whole red, orange, yellow, or something. Your makeup should have been red, orange, yellow, whatever. Now I like the uneven bangs in this ponytail.
I think I like this. I like this look better than the first one she showed. I'm just so sick of this color scheme. I'm getting bored with it.
She's like a firecracker popsicle.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't have much to say on it because unfortunately it looks so. I'm not going to remember it. I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to remember this look, even though I think
maybe that's
great.
Okay.
You know, it looks great, but man, I guess it's probably because she's wearing the red, yellow, orange again and again. It's going to start to blur in my mind. I'm just being honest.
Well, in full disclosure, orange is my least favorite color, so I'm also biased because she's wearing a lot of orange. There's a lot of orange going on.
Yeah.
And then our final of the nighttime looks, we are back to Elliot with 2 T's. Now, Mystique, what do you think?
This is showing who I haven't met her, but she lives in Vegas. So this is kind of showing like your Vegas look. I wish she could have wore the same thing in like the first outfit, then the second one like this, be nice. But this shows her makeup needs to be a little bit brighter or whatever. But I like this.
I actually like it too. I agree with you. I can tell what kind of queen. I can tell what her show is going to be like if I go see her, literally from this look, because it tells so much of who she is. I like it a lot. I think it's one of those moments where like extra is good in this case.
Yeah, I like it better than the first one. I definitely think we get more of her actual vibe. It just makes the first look more confusing to me because I don't see how those two looks necessarily match
You
up.
see, it would have been a complete gag if that was a complete rip away into a bodysuit to be like one of the Vegas showgirls. That would have been a complete gag.
Yeah. But like I said, I am enjoying Elliot so much more than I did in the very first episode. Like the more it's going, I'm rooting for that queen.
Right.
Yeah. I'm excited to see what comes. I hope they stick around and get to show more.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think she'll be around for a while. I can't tell how long she'll stick around ultimately, but I feel like we saw a lot of her this week. I got a better idea of her as a queen, I feel like, this week.
Right. But it could be the show saying, this is all y'all need to see, and then, bitch, you got to go. You know,
yeah, exactly.
You know they'd be like, it's the same way, like what show was I watching? Or what was it? Oh, I think it was Drag Race. When it was the first ever bearded queen performing, like
season 7?
No. It wasn't America one. It was
I
forgot which one it was.
Holland?
Yes, the first bearded queen, and then they was like, oh my god, you should change up your look. And the day he shaved, got sent home. Bitch, hell no. You ain't sending me home after I motherfucking shaved for y'all motherfucking asses.
Oh, no, every time they switch up their iconic looks, it's always when they get sent home.
Because it's always the judges. We want to see something different. Why don't you try this? You try it, bye. You going home.
Let's see some versatility.
And for the listeners out there, the queen that we're discussing from Holland is Madam Madness. They were on this first season of Drag Race Holland.
Okay. So ultimately, from the runway, what was everyone's like your favorite? Do you have a favorite? Like from the daytime, who's your favorite daytime?
From the daytime, for me, I think it is gonna go to Simone.
Yeah,
that power suit and the way she served it, the peekaboos at the shoulder, the hair, it was good for me all around. Great.
I think because how the hair went with the entire outfit, everything was so cohesive. She told a story. And that's what your whole drag should be about. Whatever, if you're runway performing and everything, your outfit should tell the story for what song you're performing and your performance should convey that emotion.
Yeah.
The whole cohesiveness.
The package worked there for me. What about you, Zach? What did you think? Who stood out?
For daytime, I would agree with Simone. I feel like even the second dress from Simone, which wasn't my favorite look she's served so far, I at least understand the fantasy of Simone at this point. Like I think it's all made sense. It just was my least favorite dress. But of the nighttime, I guess my favorite of the nighttime, it might be, I mean, other than the purse, but I did like Olivia's look. I just didn't like the purse. But also a shout out to Elliot, because I did like the look from Elliot. I just wish they had liked the first half of the runway show a little more, but I don't know.
Mine is Elliot because it was like I said, the total package, the whole thing,
head to toe, it all worked.
Told the whole story. Now Olivia was just like, girl, what the hell is this person doing?
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. Until I rewatched it, I didn't even notice she had a purse for that outfit. Like, because she's like holding it like on her hip. you know? And so it's like
it's almost like that like scary movie where dudes like with small hands, they take my hand.
Yeah.
Kind of hot. Just like I'm ashamed of my purse.
I literally didn't notice it. So I am gonna say Olivia as well right now. Minus
I
the
just want
purse.
more purses, more versatility. Watch her lose the purse, then she gets sent home. That's all I'm gonna say.
Or she may have a bigger purse.
She opens up the purse and it has
pull out
Kleenexes.
another purse.
Oh, stop it. Get it.
Oh my goodness. I love it.
Oh man. Well, after the queens have a moment to get out of drag, RuPaul enters the workroom and announces the Maxi challenge of the week. Each of the queens must write a verse to RuPaul's new single, Condragulations, and also come up with their own staging and choreography for the number. We soon see them head to the main stage to piece the number together. The girls ask if anyone has experience with dance or choreography, and we see Elliot, who we know is a dancer at this point, stay tight-lipped about her extensive dance experience. She says she just wants to perform and not have added pressure. After the group can't seem to find a rhythm with putting steps together, Elliot finally speaks up and offers help. Which then further fuels this stupid mole thing with Candy.
Oh. I think Candy's reacting just a little harsh. Calm down.
Not me. They would have been like, anybody got some good makeup skills? Girl, I don't know anything. Oh, what are we doing? I was like, oh, what's the staging? Okay, okay, this is gonna be a mess, but bitch, here we go. I got mine. Y'all all gonna fail because bitch, fuck y'all. Again, this is why I'll probably, if I ever make All Stars or whatever, I'll probably go home quick.
God willing, you do.
I'd love to see you on.
I will go home quick because this is a competition show. When you're in a competition show, it's all about, I'm not going to vote how the judges vote. No, you need to play smart and you vote off your competition. You vote off your strongest competition. Morgan tried that. Morgan got.
I was about to say, yeah. You just don't come out with it on the first day. Don't tell anybody.
Right. But I'm like, this is a competition show. I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, you're my friend. I'm gonna keep my friend. Bitch, fuck that. Because if I go home, they be like, oh, so y'all keeping y'all motherfucking friends. This okay, I guess this motherfucking show is RuPaul's best friend motherfucking race. Because baby, this ain't a competition show no more, because who y'all trying to compete against? She's your friend because she knows some shit about you, XYZ. Wait until she pisses you off and then you're gonna be like, oh, I don't like her no more. This just a competition.
Yeah.
We're gonna be friends after this. If you're gonna let a competition show ruin your friendship has not, you're not really friends.
I believe, yeah, 100%. Agreed.
Like hell.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, bitch, I want to see cutthroat competition. I want to see cutthroatness.
I did too. That's why I thought it was smart that Elliot decided to keep quiet, because every time that you step forward and you say, hey, this is my expertise, and then they put it on you. I mean, it's almost never good when it's such large group or at the beginning.
Like, oh my God, the only reason why we lost is because her horrible choreography. She put me over here so I won't shine and blah blah blah. No, bitch, she put you over there because you can't move. Shut the fuck up. Like Jesus.
I also feel like Elliot comes off as a more introverted queen, and so I think she was not ready to deal with all of that personality, especially when they were a couple of them are being very aggressive towards her from the second she walked into the workroom. So I could see them just walking all over her anyway. So I think she probably made the best choice.
Nope, I would have just sat there tight-lipped. They would be like, wasn't you a dancer on a cruise ship? No, I just worked lights. I just worked the lights.
No, I was stage managing.
I just worked buffet.
Oh, girl, no, I got fired. Girl.
No, it didn't work out. I didn't pass the drug test.
Thank you. No. Because now, any type of dance challenge, they're gonna be like, girl, can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? No. Competition, baby. No.
Yeah. I agree. Now, something else that happened with this dance challenge, the song and all the things that they've recorded, got Mick feels pretty uncomfortable during the rehearsal because the second the music turns on, the first line is about them being born female, assigned female at birth. And they had not yet had this discussion with the queen, with the other queens yet. What do you think about this moment and how it was handled or not?
Well, the thing with that is you just have to roll with the punches.
Mm.
You have to roll
Mhm.
with the punches, and you just have to go
I
for
mean,
it.
yeah.
Just roll. Just be like, oh, okay, let me just save this because you can't. He ain't gonna change his lyrics for you. He's
Mhm.
not, nothing is gonna change because it's like how they changed the whole, man, performer, start your engines, may the best drag queen win.
Mhm.
I'm like, I'm like, well, what else? What if I say I don't like being called a drag queen? No, just call me an entertainer. Are they gonna change everything for that? Probably not. But you just have to roll with the punches.
Yeah.
Again, no one knows this. Season 2, everybody had a mannequin except for me. All the mannequin, the biggest size mannequin went up to was a 14.
Oh my God.
What?
Then
No. I
the
mean,
day
That
I
is
went
not
home,
surprising.
day I went home, a size 22 mannequin came in.
get out.
But yeah,
Get out.
so with that lyric and everything, you just have to roll with the punches and don't let it defeat you. That's
Yeah.
the whole whole thing because you've been battling this throughout your entire life. I'm not going to say you should be like, okay, let's go for it. Well, go for it. It may do a little jab and just like,
Sure,
oh
sure.
my god, but it's you just have to roll with it and go for it.
Yeah, I guess
Mhm.
I was confused because I mean, obviously, I'm not going to tell someone how to deal with their own moment, their own anxiety, blah blah blah. But I don't know how Gottmik couldn't have thought about how that was obviously going to be played on stage when they're rehearsing, because it seemed like he went, "Oh, that's
I
right,
mean,
my lyrics
they
gonna like
did
play."
themselves write the
Yeah,
lyrics,
they wrote the lyrics. So I was just confused that he seemed like he was having the rug pulled out from underneath him, but I don't know. But it's I don't know what that
a
experience would feel
sensitive
like. Yeah,
journey.
it's
Yeah.
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 And I ultimately my big thing wasn't even I was surprised that he didn't feel more comfortable just being open because I have a feeling that many of them already were aware of that or obviously would have had a problem with it, but it's a lot easier for me to say than to actually experience
Yeah.
it in
Right.
someone else's
Absolutely.
skin. But
It-
it ultimately the conversation went fine, and it was later got Mick and Olivia had a lovely little moment together where where they finally got to get also they also finally had the pronoun talk where Gottmik's like, listen, I'm a drag queen, so when you're talking about Gottmik, like you can use the she pronoun just like all the other queens in this workroom. Like, don't overthink this. I am
Mhm.
just a boy like
Mhm.
the rest of you, and and I think it did. I think also that was good for maybe the audience there's obviously a lot of the audience that completely understands the complexities of the situation, but there's still a lot of people that watch Drag Race that still need an education on gender identity and
Well,
pronouns.
I think with the whole pronoun thing, it's that's why I have to have my disclaimer up front. I was like, hey, I call everybody girl, she, and all this stuff. I'm like, if
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
get mad, I'm completely sorry. I'm like, I'm over here in Dallas, Texas. I can talk to a hardcore redneck girl and I'm like, hey girl, how you doing? And they're not gonna say nothing to me. They be like, oh, I just need this because I'm like, it's not bad. Like, I'm like, girl, or I'm gonna say, hey, I'm not gonna be like, hey, bruh, like hell. But it's just, I think since no, I shouldn't say what I'm thinking. I shouldn't. No. Since the show is getting out there more, and the first episode was on, all these channels.
Oh my gosh, it was on like 6 or 7 networks simultaneously.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Crazy.
right there could be like the testing the water to
Hmm.
get them used to, because remember, old school drag race was edgy.
Yeah.
Now this is like boy in a bubble drag race.
Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. It takes, well, because at the point that we're at now, Drag Race is so large and it's reaching such audiences like never before. It's reaching audiences who are unaware of the queer experience as a whole. So I do agree that it's a little boy in the bubble, like a little bit more on the safe side of introducing
Right.
things. But I also have to respect that they are using this opportunity as an education thing,
True.
you know?
True.
I wish they had, I wish that it happened in a little better way. I'm not gonna lie. I felt Got Mixed uncomfortableness when it happened. And I wish that they had just taken the time and the space before, right before, you know. I don't even know how that would have looked, you know. I'm asking for something intangible.
But who knows? A producer could have been like, hey, don't talk about it with anybody until, you know, there's a
hey, you're on ice. Don't talk, girls. Don't talk, you know.
Right.
And yeah.
Because they want an awkward moment like this so that it can make for quote unquote better TV. So, you know, we always keep that in mind with Drag Race.
Oh yeah.
Like this way.
Oh yeah.
What did you think of the number so far? Like the number they were putting together, like the steps and everything.
Well, it was like I said, it was interesting.
Yeah.
And it was very, 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 very interesting. But like watching when Got Mick performed, I was just like, yeah, you're not an entertainer. You're not a performer, because I'm like you froze up. Then Candy forgot her words and it freaked her out. And I'm just like,
I could not believe Candy was like looking around lost. That really actually surprised me.
Yeah, that surprised me as well.
I'm just like, you supposed to pull the old school drag technique. If you mess up or get lost, spin around or flip your hair.
Yeah.
Something, bitch.
Yeah, hide your face for a minute.
Mm-hmm. You know, just be like, oh yeah, you know, something. But no, it was just like
walk up stage for, you know, a half a minute.
No, just turn around, just walk, hop, then turn around and be like, okay, I remember this word now.
Well, and it was a moment where I feel like someone like Elliot actually went, oh, good, I'm actually a performer, so I know how to like.
Elliot stood out to me in that entire thing.
Right. Elliot was out there, high kick split and all that stuff. That was Elliot's element.
Yeah.
And then Lala was good, saying she was a performer and everything. She was good, but it was like not like a, I don't know. Again, Drag Race has become more of, you're going to become a recording artist now. So let you all this shit. And it's just like, okay.
You know, I will say this.
I don't know.
I'll say this about Tina Burner. I am not nuts about the branding or necessarily all the drag choices, but I love when Tina Burner performs. You know, and I know that's a reputation that they've had outside of the show. I'm so happy to see them get on the show and not be in their head about it. When it comes to performance,
not yet.
Okay, you're right. You're right. Episode 2, you're right. We'll do predictions at the end.
She is a queen with some experience under her belt, though. So I think that's where that helps her, because, you know, she's been doing this forever.
But also that could hinder her too of trying to, like they always say, you can't teach a old dog new tricks. So she can get her head for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I guess
that's
why
Drag Race is not about performing anymore. It's all about the entertainment value.
Well, and you know, in the past, they've had people like, I remember when people were flipping out when Nina West was on the show because, you know, oh, drag legend Nina West. And she did well. She didn't do like poorly, but I think a lot of people thought she was going to go further than she did. So I think coming in with an iconic persona, you either are going to like rise to the top like a Bianca Del Rio, or you can
fizzle.
Just fizzle out at a certain point in a way that shocks people.
Yeah. Yes. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't.
We shall see. It's still early.
There's no need to say names.
No names. No names.
You get on Reddit and find out. You do a little digging, listeners.
Yeah. Don't go on Reddit. Reddit is. Don't go on no Reddit looking
Reddit
for
is
things.
the devil.
Reddit.
I just, you know, I don't need it.
Reddit is for unhappy people that want to talk about people. Keyboard thugs.
Yes. Yeah. There's a whole drama that's been happening with alternate accounts on Reddit this
Oh
past week
gosh.
that some queens are using, and
Oh
it's a
no.
mess.
I
Like
don't get into all
Wait,
that.
look.
I
Some
don't do all
some queens are one queen.
one queen,
Yeah, see. It
yeah,
po-
you know,
it goes on my Instagram and I'll be like, oh, this is fucking stupid. Like, bitch,
yeah. I can't even
like,
believe.
oh, let me turn on my PlayStation. At least shit. I'll play Overwatch. It's less toxic.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. All right,
So
so
they before they go to the final main stage challenge, they do finally address, my god, they dragged this out, no pun intended, with Elliot finally revealing what happened with all of the bottom queens. And this is again, I'm like, are they acting or are they actually genuinely surprised? Because they all had their jaws dropped and were like gooped about how all the queens were still there. And it's so funny. I don't know. Do you think they actually really thought they'd all gone home?
if they did, that's ignorant, I think.
Come
But
on.
They are some naive hoes if they thought
mm-hmm,
that. Like,
mm-hmm.
what? They're in another room?
You mean they're still in drag?
Oh my god.
They're still on the loading
No,
dock.
hell no. Picture it. If I was on there and they'd be like, what? They're in another room? Everybody name I would have called me and messaged me like, what the type of fake acting bullshit was you doing with that?
Mm-hmm.
Like no, that was too much. Overacting. Over like
I
probably
agree.
just trying to get camera time. But that was just too much. Just too much.
I agree. Though somebody though on the other side of it, on the loser side of it, I loved Tamisha Iman's like take on all of it. She thought it was real. She was like, the lady said, "Go home." Like, I enjoyed watching her because it was authentic. You know, she truly believed it herself. Whereas the other queens, it was very similar to that. Like, I think you're just trying too hard to, yes, get your TV time.
Bitch, I would have went one step further. I would have had them hoes pack up their shit, get in the car like we're driving to the airport and have a recording, and then stop and be like, psych, and see the actual reaction, bitch.
And you like took them back to the set. You drive them
Yeah.
around for 30 minutes, but
What
really
what
you
a
never leave the
ruthless
lot.
producer.
Be like this.
Come on.
Psych. Like this. What, Rue? Hold on. Okay, we're on our way back, Rue. You know, type of thing and make it feel all like all special or some shit.
Oh, yeah, that'd have been super nice. If I was Elliot, I would have lied. I'm not even joking. I would have lied when the girls asked me, so what really happened? How did you end up over here? I would not have told them hoes that I was eliminated once or twice by my peers. I would have
I think
lied.
Elliot's too nice.
I would have
That's
been
not his
like,
personality.
I'd have played mind
not me.
games.
I would have been like, well, we have to vote, and the vote was who was going to be the best entertainer to whoop y'all hoes, and I was elected.
That's exactly what I would have said.
I can't wait
They'd have been
until those other queens join them and they're like, Elliot, are you still
like,
here? No, we got rid of you.
I'm like, hey girl, how you doing?
Rose is gonna shit a brick.
Oh yeah. Well, Aaron, do you want to take us to the main stage for the musical performance?
Oh, I'm so excited.
Oh my.
We finally head to the main stage where we're introduced to our judges panel. There was a rumor that we weren't even going to have any guest judges this year. And I'm like, we can't be ignorant like that, y'all. You know they're going to bring guest judges. So our first panel consists of Michelle Visage, Ross Matthews, and choreographer extraordinaire Jamal Sims. We learned the runway category for the night is LeMay You Stay, which, oh my God, can't we just say it's LeMay?
Gotta have a pun. If it's Rupaul, you gotta have a pun. Gotta have a dad joke.
Calm down. So let's look at these main stage looks.
Oh, did you want to see what their looks were like in the musical number, or just the?
That's what I mean.
Okay. Here, I'll just do a quick. I'll play it for a second, just so you can get a look at all these ladies.
Is this the musical?
It is. For copyright reasons, I'm just playing the video.
I'm like, what was the song? Was it Condragulations?
Condragulations.
Condragulations, you're number one.
I didn't download it on Spotify later. That's all
I
I'll say.
wanna thank you for a job well done.
See, again, Lady Gaga. Still don't know who she is.
Yeah, it's just an
But
outfit. The only thing that I can really tell from Got Mick is by their makeup.
Love the
The
makeup.
outfits,
hey,
Candy Muse. What do we think right here?
I think it's cute.
It's a spandex bodysuit with
I
a
like
little
it
bit of
better than
leopard.
either of the runway looks from earlier.
Yeah,
I think she's performing the house down until she loses her confidence and the
She's definitely
choreography.
There's some looking in the periphery to check out.
Yeah,
where
and
the
I don't
queens are.
need that. Yeah,
like her outfit wasn't eye catching. It was just blend in.
I think if the hair had been better, the overall outfit would have been nicer. What do we think about Lala Ree? She's got this sparkly mermaid bodysuit and I don't know, this sort of top sleeves that she's added.
I wish that mermaid bodysuit was a mermaid gown for her nighttime look.
Yes.
Or something. That would have been a pop of color.
We have Olivia Lux who just ran to the center. Hers is not my favorite lyrics, but favorite look by far. Her hair's done by Madeline Hatter, and God, she just looks like RuPaul.
But her outfit was smart because it's the whole fringe eye catching. It's make you like, okay, let me see.
Yeah,
what they got 100%. On.
Every movement she made had extra movement. Yeah, it was the smartest outfit by far. And nobody else's
she looks
outfit,
like a star. Like she's sticking out to me the most.
Everyone else is wearing like skin tight so it doesn't move.
Now, she was smart to wear blonde hair because working with the skin, blonde hair, it makes you stand out.
Simone.
Yeah, the look is a little simple, but I think her performance of her lyrics and everything was so strong that I didn't care that it was a more maybe simple outfit because I still liked it better than about half of the other ones on the stage.
Girl, this is Phoenix from that horrible Phoenix movie.
Bam! I hated that movie, and I know what you're talking about. The third one, oh, trash mama.
Elliot kills it with the performance for me, but I actually was not a huge fan of this look. I
don't know why we have this
I don't know.
attached to the hip. Like, what is that? A fur?
Yeah, foxtails. It's a look that a lot of the girls do, just to have. But still, you see something moving, and you're just like, what does she have? What she got on? And not just.
It's still more entertaining than a lot of the other outfits. You are correct. But by and far, Olivia Lux understood the assignment, and she looks the best. Yeah, the best to me.
Well, her and Simone popped to me the most on stage.
And then performance-wise, you have Elliot, trained dancer, that did it. It's like, okay, cute. Yeah.
My eyes kept going to Elliot as well because they were stomping that.
I think if Elliot had had a stronger performance look, they could have possibly been on the top.
Right.
The actual
actually, which man, I really wish that had happened for Elliot. You know, so that way,
close.
Whenever, close is in it though. And and now we are at the main stage. Like we said, the category is Lame You Stay. First up is Got Mick wearing some Diego Montoya.
See, very nice. Editorial only. It's not like runway. It's more editorial. It looks great in a photo.
Yes.
But trying to walk, it looks like it's too much.
You lose a lot of the details in it moving.
I do like it with her vibe, though. It at least feels like, okay, we're getting back on track with me getting a feel for her whole fantasy. Then we have Candy.
Then we have Candy Muse come out in her little rip away fembot type of 90.
Okay.
I thought the rip away something was going to be fantastic. Like rip away, bam, and it's just like, oh, okay.
Well, here's the thing. If you're going to claim you're doing a reference to the fembots from Austin Powers,
That's what I'm assuming it is.
Well, she says fembot when she's doing her. Yeah. I think you need to have the machine gun nipples, the little the hard metal nipples, and have some sort of a gag with it. Like it needs to have some confetti come out, like something. I don't know. Because otherwise it was not my favorite.
Very basic.
I have my two issues with that outfit, the bottoms, the chonies, that needs to be a higher cut because it ends up looking, I'm sorry, a little bit diapery. And then I don't understand why we have the headband. I don't get it.
Well, because they had headbands back then.
I mean, okay. Now we have Miss Lala Ree coming out in a cover up and some lame Spanx.
I
I
like
don't know.
this. I like the drama.
She could have wore that for her nighttime thing.
I agree.
She could at least had the lame jacket on with that other outfit. But all that, it looks nice, but that's just too much gold and the gold hair. It's just like girl.
Yeah, it ends up just being one image. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like it's nowhere.
Do you wish the hair was
separate.
different from the jacket?
Yes.
Okay.
There was some sort of separation because it's all one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some height would have been amazing for it. You're right. We have Olivia Lux. Now, a lot of people are giving her crap for this one because they say it makes her look older. What's your take? What do you think? Does it make her look older? Is that a bad thing?
It's a little Mother of the Bride-ish.
Well, I don't know how old she is, but I wish it had like a belt or something.
I think she's like 20. I think she's like 25.
Oh, she's 25.
Is there a purse or no? Was there a purse?
I don't think there was a purse, actually,
No.
now that I'm looking at it.
No purse.
Hallelujah. This one actually could have had a purse.
Wait, she's 25?
I think she's like 25, 26, something like that. So do you believe this look ages her a little?
A little. I think if she would have had like
a cinched waist,
yeah, more age appropriate. If she would have had rhinestones going down or something to make it look more youthful.
The slit on the side could have gone much higher, like at the front.
I forget there was a slit because it was such a conservative.
And it was like
slit.
there was like a little bow or something in the front. It was something.
There's some sort of little ruffle thing. Yeah. I liked it, but I wish it had been a little cleaner, stronger. We have Simone walking out in some bacala, looking fierce like a boxer ready to go.
Which is smart because the outfit is totally different from everybody's out the box.
She looks like, forgive the pun, but like a knockout.
Yeah, 100%. I love the branding with the House of Avalon on the middle there and everything, those personal touches to make it her own. I think it's really beautiful.
She's good at selling a look on the runway also. She has lots of personality and lots of confidence.
Yes. Tina Burner. So we have Miss Tina, the Tin Man, Taylor. Anyways, no, we have Tina Burner here in, I don't know.
No orange in sight.
I know, but
I liked it better than anything else she's done so far in this episode. I actually did like this.
Then we have the reveal of the heart in the center of the chest. So we're getting our Tin Man from Wizard of Oz reference.
And her little clutch, this little axe blade.
I thought it was interesting for LeMay to be so fitted. You know, LeMay is one of those things. Typically, you think the flowy fabric, or I don't know. I thought this was a very interesting take. It was well done. I'm glad it wasn't the red, yellow, orange. That's all I've got.
That's next week.
You mean 5 minutes from now? Okay.
Right. Yeah. This is next.
Yes. Elliot with 2 T's.
This could have been the daylight.
Oh,
outfit
yeah.
For that, but I actually like
mix and
I
match
like it. It's cute. I like it because it goes.
I love the hair.
It goes with the dancer aspect of her.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's telling us more of their story. I get it.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I liked it better. I liked it better than the red Parisian look from earlier. I guess for her looks of the episode, I would put I would put the black look as her top. I would put that one as like her second place, and then I would put the red in the end. And then that leopard print stage number I would put in the very end. But so she's got a whole journey with her looks this week.
That's rude, because I got a leopard print catsuit too in my closet.
Well, I haven't seen yours.
Wait a minute. But mine's completely rhinestone. So that is totally different. Everything in my closet everything in my closet is like completely rhinestone. Like I have another gown that I got to start rhinestoning, and I'm like, if I get on the show, they're gonna be like, this bitch have nothing but rhinestone. I'm like,
yeah. There's a stone here, a stone here, a stone here. There's a stone everywhere you look.
My heart, even my heart is a rhinestone.
Oh my god! Oh my god! That sounds like a Dolly Parton song.
Let me write my lyrics.
All right. So after the judges' critiques, RuPaul announces to the girls that no one's going home this week. Oh, what a shock. But there is a top two. Our top two this week, Olivia Lux and Simone. They lip sync to Break My Heart by Dua Lipa. And Simone comes out TKO on top, winning a $5,000 cash tip. How do we feel about it?
I think Olivia really won that.
Oh,
I really do.
I actually do too.
Oh, I
100% agree with you.
Olivia won that because she could have did a lot more for like performing wise. But listen to that song, you just like, okay, yeah. But I think Olivia she won that. I just hate Olivia's hair when she was performing that shit. Like, girl, can we just get can we get a flowy piece of hair that does not have hairspray that make it into a helmet? Now again with the whole, the top two, performed and then, get the cash tip. This is when I thought, and I was talking to my brother about it. I was like, okay, they're gonna have this. The twist is gonna be like they're gonna about to vote somebody off, then they're gonna call somebody in from the B team to come in and lip sync to try to take their spot. That's my whole aspect was going with this, and then was like, oh no, I was like, oh, so next week it's gonna be the same thing. Like, oh, okay, this is too much.
It's basically a convoluted way of doing exactly what they did last season, which was just like it's two separate premieres. I just don't know why they didn't just keep them separate like last season and just do it that way. It's making it overly complicated.
100%.
Sure.
They might as well said, this is RuPaul's Drag Race season 13 A and B.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now at the finale we'll have C.
Oh my god. Yeah, I think the lip sync, first of all, I love the song. I was very excited for the song. I think they were very close. Like I definitely think Olivia turned it. I just think it came down to the judges were clearly really feeling Simone this week. I think in general they're really feeling Simone.
But the thing is, with that, it could be about how, because Olivia's brand new to drag. Mm-hmm. So it's not, that's why you saw more of that comedy aspect come out versus somebody that's an entertainer on stage.
100%.
So mainly you have somebody that's new versus a seasoned hoe. Your eyes are going to go to the seasoned hoe than the other one.
And see, I think one of my biggest reasons for thinking Olivia won this week is I'm looking at the earlier runways and specifically the challenge. I think that Olivia eclipsed everybody on the challenge for me personally. And so
I guess I was basing it just on the lip sync, but if I was adding in all of that, I might veer it towards Olivia.
You see, with that, I'm pretty much about when it comes to the lip sync. I'm judging you on this lip sync. I don't care about what you did previously or anything. That's all. I need to judge you on what you're doing right now on this stage. Did you impress me or did you not impress me? That's why what they should have is a live studio audience, real live studio audience. Who gonna win? Let's see a real performance. Who y'all think won? And call it a day.
I don't trust some of these Drag Race fans to give us a vote. That's I don't know if I do.
That's why I said real people. Just one night you be at a club and be like, oh, they're filming something, and you just don't know.
I like that.
It'll be interesting. Everybody's fan favorite. Y'all be like, damn, that bitch really can't perform. Like shit.
It's interesting, like looking at all the queens right now, I think people have their ideas about who's going to go home, who's going to go a long way. But if you look at last season, I never was going to predict, and I love her now, but like Crystal Method, I never would have predicted Crystal Method in the finale. So,
Why
you
not?
know, it could be any of these girls could
So-
stick around. So,
so
who's
because-
to say?
Because she was totally different.
Yeah.
So you're not going to kick out the weird, totally different kooky one, are you?
Well, no, but they have before. They have.
Who?
They got some cool.
Oh, look,
okay,
you're
like,
gonna get us in trouble.
yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't want to name any names. Off
How you
mic.
gonna get in trouble?
Hey, some of these fans
With
you
the
know how it
fans.
is.
Oh.
how
You
it
know.
is.
Write it on a piece of paper. Show me, and I'll say it. What they gonna do to me?
But we're on
Oh my
camera.
god! Oh my god! Email. Oh my god! Okay, send it to me on Facebook. What they gonna do? Send me hate messages. Oh, I hope you die. I hope it is. And I'll message back and be like, "Well, bitch, I'm gonna be outside in 20 minutes. Come say it to my face. What's up?"
You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen.
Like, baby, what's going on? You over here fighting? Like, oh my god, you're horrible. You shouldn't have talked to her like that. Baby, shut the fuck up.
They don't even know you.
Thank you. Shut the hell
Yeah.
up. And these fans
Now-
are funny.
As we look into our gay crystal balls for next week's episode, who do we predict, assuming they do this same format, which of course they're going to, who do you think will be the top 2 performers of next week?
Well, I don't. Well, it's a different song.
Sure, yeah.
It is.
I think it's they had a
The song's gonna be called Phenomenon. And it's off of Rue's latest album that came out last year.
I would have had the song called "You's a Loser, Baby."
You're a loser, baby.
Because you got one, congratulations, and the other one, "You's a Loser, Baby," or "You're going home, baby." Then that would have been like,
Just sashay away.
That would have been all cute right there.
So out of Tamisha, Joey J, Rose, Utica, Denali, and Kimora Hall, I think my top 2 I'm predicting is Tamisha and Denali. Those are the 2 I think I'm predicting, but who's to say?
I predict Tamisha when it comes to when it has to come to the
Performing
aspect. Yes, performing aspect, because again,
Fierce.
you cannot learn how to be an entertainer. You cannot learn stage presence and all this stuff and make people fall in love with you on that stage.
Yeah.
It's hard. It takes years and years. Either you got it or you don't. But maybe Joe. Maybe Rose.
Maybe
Yeah.
Rose.
Maybe
Rose
because
is a dark horse.
because she'll probably make it into a more comedy,
Mhm.
like how she walked in and did comedy and nobody was in there.
Yeah.
I still
And I
die
think
about that.
her knowing that she's not going, that she's still in the game, I think it'll amp up her energy again.
Right.
So we could see great things.
I cannot wait to see Candy, Muse, and Rose compete against one another, because honestly, these 2 are just like out the gate. I'm gonna say it. They're aggressive. These 2, they want it. You know.
Do you think that
So I can't wait to see them go against each other.
Do you think that they're making the girls not tell Tamisha or Lala that the other one is there, so that'll be like a big moment when they see each other?
I bet they already know, but
yeah, they may already know because remember,
they've talked about it.
Yeah,
I think they've talked about like, oh, who did you lip sync against, and like I think eventually be like, well, wait, who did you lip sync? Yeah, so
right. Who knows? But it's because they're both from Atlanta and all this stuff. But to me, she's been around for a while, so
yeah.
I don't know.
100%.
But Candy's personality on my Facebook, a lot of people don't like Candy.
I see she's
They're
very
like-
divisive. I see people that love her, and I see people that think she's obnoxious. So
Like she's too much. Like I said, it's like some people are like too much on the hey, it's the first episode. Y'all are doing too much.
Calm down. Yeah.
Like
give us a little give us a
damn.
little to learn about you on the last episode. Like you were saying, you're like, I'd save my sob story for the top 4. Thank you very much. I'll see you there.
Right. Just be like, girl, there's other episodes. You don't have to just come at us hardcore. It's the same way when it first started. What was everybody doing? Certain girls was trying to read everybody. I'm just like, well, damn, Girl, the show has been on for 10 minutes. You already trying to read everybody?
Or you have these girls that are like, hey, sorry I messed up the steps today. My entire family were drug addicts when I was a child. And you're like, what's going on here?
I'll be like, damn.
Relatable.
No, I'll be fucked up with that. Oh, damn. So you a drug addict too, huh? I can tell by your teeth.
We need to get you on All Stars.
I can tell by your teeth, Matthew. No, you see, the thing is, I told people about me and All Stars. I was like, because they had that reading challenge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I don't know how to read people. I'm like, I don't read anybody. I don't know how to read people.
I think you could learn.
No, mine is my whole thing is like, it's borderline hateful, but I giggle and laugh so you don't think it's jacked up.
We can do hateful.
No, y'all will be like, this bitch just went for the straight juggler. Cause I'll be like, oh my God, you know what? XYZ, I love your makeup. I've seen it for the past 12 years. It's still nicely crunchy. Nicely crunched bar, right? Oh my God, I love those. You see, you add that giggle and they be like, oh, but truthfully down, you be like, this bitch just went for her. Like, that wasn't even shade. That was just hate.
That was just hateful.
It's just like I try. No, be like I don't know. But no, it's just too much. It's just too much. A lot of people just like read this. Like, it's not all about reading. It's all about fun. Y'all wanted to read, and then y'all get mad at best friends race when everybody's just all kumbaya and just all bubbly and shit. Like, can we wait for the reading? Do a sewing challenge. Then y'all gonna see this drama. You gonna see drama then. Have two sewing machines, and one sewing machine always jack up and break.
Hint, I think they put a broken machine in there.
Look, hint, wink, wink. Season 2, tell you that now. And see what really goes down.
Yeah.
But if they gave you the call, would you go for All Stars?
Well, they have to call me first.
I know.
I want to see more early season queens on, because like the thing is, I don't care about these girls that were just on the show. Like, I want to see more people from the seasons that honestly made the show what it was. You know what I mean?
And It's not even just that. Your drag has so drastically changed from what it was on season 2 that, I mean, it's apples and oranges. They're so completely different.
There's been so many rumors going around. Like it was one rumor, I forgot what year. I think it was like 3 years ago. Whenever I first started my whole weight loss and stuff like that, getting my skin right and everything. There was this big rumor.
She looked phenomenal.
Thank you. It was this big rumor in LA that was going around that I became a woman. And I was just like, I don't even live in LA. Like, I'm a woman now. Like okay.
Just because you decided to do something.
Right. Because I told everybody, I was like, all I need is one episode. Y'all can send me off on the first episode if y'all want to. Because what y'all gonna get is Painted for Filth, all this makeup on the first episode. And then y'all gonna get a woman on that runway. Then I can go home. Thank y'all. Full rhinestone, just a woman. Thank y'all. I gotta go. But no,
I give you more than an episode. I think you would last more than an episode.
Well, it'd be the first one. Be that comedy. I mean, not comedy. The talent show. And I'll be like, oh, bitch, what the fuck I'm going to do? I can cook, but bitch, like what the fuck?
You should get up there and cook.
Make us a casserole. Come on.
From my inside people that told me you only have like 90 seconds or something. I'm just like,
oh shit, yeah.
Thank you. I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do? Like,
just go up there and death drop for 90 seconds.
Oh, I'm old. No, man. I can see it now. This is the way you do proper skincare. You put your eye moisturizer.
Well, look, some people don't know,
Because like I said, I had all these thoughts. Then I was like, oh, Snatch Game. What would I do for Snatch Game? I was like, oh, interesting.
Do you have any ideas?
Yes, I have a couple.
Save them. Save them. You'll get there.
Well, yeah, I'm going to save them. They're going to call me for Drag Race All Stars 32. I'm going to be right there rolling in a wheelchair.
As long as you're there, bitch.
But no, there's a lot of people that just watch and be like, oh, what happened to them? I wish they was. Why don't they call that person back? That person back? But some of the stuff is if you don't live in LA, you rarely get the call, or it's the entire fan base. The fan base has to vote you because of like that letter that I posted on my Instagram and all that stuff.
Yeah, I remember that. I do.
A lot of people read and it's like, oh my god, that's such a sweet letter, blah blah blah. Me, I was just like, this letter has been sent to all the top producers for the past 4 years. I've just now recently said, okay, I played by the rules. I've done all this stuff. Now I'm just gonna say it. If I get called, great. If I don't get called, the world is not it's not over. But here is the kicker, because I had this conversation with my brother. Because me as Mystique, I'm just a vessel. My whole gay family is the one that created Mystique. This is who I entertain for. If they tell me, bitch, you doing this wrong, don't do this, I'm gonna stop, because them the ones that created it. I was like, hey, well, okay, your whole thoughts on me with All Stars. He was like, okay, so are you trying to get your name back out there, or are you trying to prove something? I was like, well, I'm not trying to prove anything. He was like, okay, because if you're trying to prove something, the show is not what the show is not what it used to be. It's not trying to prove your entertainment value, your drag value, or anything like that. Now it's just a TV show. If you're just trying to get your name back out there, you have to think of it. It's just a TV show. If you think of it as your old school competition, it's not that. And I was like, wow. I was like, that is smart. So with that, it changed my whole mentality. It's like I said, if they call me, great. If they don't call me, I'm not gonna cry over spilt milk or anything. All I know is they're gonna continue to use "Bitch I'm Chicago" for the past 12 million years. They're gonna not mess up. They're gonna miss the actual story, because I think I'm the only racer that has a whole story, from going from 390 to 215, a chameleon in makeup, doing all this stuff. Because all the other girls, they still look the same from the same season that you just previously seen them on.
Right. It's better TV, honestly, to be like, hey, like, I have had a glow up and I am here to show you me again. Because it's saying, like, I wish they would bring back earlier queens, because I don't need to see, like, there's rumor that some of the girls on All Star 6 are just like more repeat people from other
let me
seasons.
close my let me close my laptop. I got no comment on that. No, it's all about marketing. If they can market the girl, they'll call the girl. And it's sad to say that it could be, well, we already know the fandom is racist anyway. That could be the key too.
That's a conversation that could happen every single day, and they still won't acknowledge it.
Because the thing is, I already know what they probably would try to air me as. They'll probably try to air me as still the insecure, bitter black girl and all this stuff. And it's like no, you can't get me like that. But they would try to get that out. So because the fandom who watch the show and know me know, oh, bitch, I'm Chicago, all this. Right. But really, I'm this whole nice positive person that they don't show anything positivity about me at all. Only time I come on the show, about all you hear is the fight, bitch, I'm Chicago, all the shit. That's all you hear about me.
Security.
That's so unfair. Right. It's so unfair.
Yeah.
Well, we're so happy that you came on the show. I have to say,
oh my god, it has made my entire week. Like, honestly, been so looking forward to this time with you.
I'm on the top. Do you have any people you're excited to see the rest of their journeys on the season?
I'm ready. I'm excited to see them all, but hopefully they won't get into that. No, they probably will get into it. Being that,
let's be real.
Being that one trick pony.
There's always some one trick ponies.
So, no, I'm talking about if you look from past seasons to now, you still see a one trick pony type of thing. Hopefully they will evolve and learn, because whenever I was on the show and got off the show, everybody was like, do not read the message boards. It's just haters out there. Don't read that. Don't read that. And the thing is, I read it, I listened to it and everything because with all that, it helped me be a better person because it's showing the way how I was acting to people. And I never know that. That's why I changed everything about me with the whole weight loss, all this stuff, the makeup, the skincare, everything. Because I can't be stuck in my my whole lane being like, oh, I'm always right, I'm always right.
Yeah.
All these are all people are haters. They go against me. I can't listen to them. Nope, you better read the hateful comments because the hateful comments is going to reflect on how you're actually showing yourself to an audience of people.
And so much of it just like
Wow.
editing or like how you are quote unquote perceived on television. I think the show's been on long enough now that you hear about all of these stories from these queens that are like, yeah, the audience saw this one moment, but you also didn't see the like 10 or 15 lovely moments that they decided not to put on camera. So it's tricky.
Oh yeah.
Well, would you like to let our listeners know where they can support you on social media?
Yes, you can support me on Cash App. It's Cash App Mystique Summers. You can support me on Venmo. It's Mystique Summers. You can find me on
Give her a tip.
PayPal. PayPal is Book Mystique Summers bookmystique at gmail.com. I accept Google Pay. I'm on Patreon. I'm on Craigslist. I'm on Anna for Animal. I'm on
I knew that was you.
No, y'all can pretty much just Google search Mystique Summers. You can find me everywhere. You can find me on Switch. You can find me on PS4. I accept all friend requests as long as you play Overwatch and some other games. If you play with me, I'll tell you now, I'm toxic as hell because I'm competitive when it comes to a fucking game. If you're on my team and you're making me lose, I'm gonna tell you about yourself. But it's gonna be loving. But like I said, Instagram is Mystique Summers. My skincare and makeup one is DLS Artistry. Facebook, Mystique Summers. Twitter, Mystique Summers. Twitch is OG Mystique Summers 1, I believe. Yeah, because I thought I had Mystique Summers on Twitch, but I don't remember that account or anything, and no one is getting back to me. So I was like, okay, well, let me do OG Mystique Summers 1. And I was like, okay, that's fine. But yeah, you can find me wherever, whenever. You may find me in your bedroom late at night. Who knows, girl?
She's been trying to get in mine, so she's not lying.
That is a lie. That is a lie because I thought I was going to get a message with a dick pic in it when people start asking me for emails and stuff. So I could be like, okay, let me put this on an archive. Plus, you're married, and I told myself for 2021, I'm not being a home wrecker anymore.
Well, we live and we learn, we grow, don't we?
Regret. I live life with no regrets. But no, yeah, that's where you can find me. I'm very, very approachable and everything. You just don't come up to me and be like, "Oh my god, I thought you was gonna be so mean like on season 2."
No, when I first contacted you about setting up this interview, you literally you just responded so nicely, and you were just like, "All you have to do is ask." And I'm like, "Oh,
that's the thing. Everybody asks, "Oh, I'm so scared. All you gotta do is ask." Like,
what's the worst that's gonna happen?
Right, I can just say no. I'm not one of these busy racers that look at messages and don't answer back. If you have a show going on and it's like one of them online shows or whatever, and you want to pre-record a video for charity or whatever, you're like, bitch, can I get a video? Sure, let me send you a video. Here you go. I don't care because I'm like, what am I doing? I got all this makeup around me, all this glitter. Oh yeah, litcosmetics.com, promo code Mystique Summers. Oh, if you a big-footed hoe, BeverlyHills.com. That is HEELS.com. Promo code Mystique Summers for 15% off your order. But yeah,
it.
Promo codes.
Bitch, for real. But yeah, I'm like, just ask. I'm like, some of us racers are very nice and will answer back and be like, oh sure, for what? Here's this. What I hate is the horror stories. They're like, well, I asked somebody to do this and they tried to charge me XYZ, and I'm just like, bitch,
I've got those stories.
Bitch, we're at home. We ain't doing nothing, and you over here cross-dressed for cameo. You can't just sit there and do a fucking number. Half y'all hoes, this is what y'all will sit here and do a number like this. But a bitch like me rearrange the motherfucking furniture in the living room and stand up and perform, be corseted up and everything. Shit. These new school hoes get on my nerves, but that's another topic.
Bless. Oh my God. Yeah, this has been an absolute blast having you on the show, Mystique. Everyone knows my socials. You can follow me at aholehuman on Insta, Twitter, Aaron Holman on the Facebook, but like I don't do much on there. Besides that, please support the podcast at Patreon.
Also on Patreon too. I thought you was gonna say you just opened up your account on OnlyFans.
Not yet. Not yet.
Times are hard, give it some time.
Zoom after dark. I got you, bro.
You know.
Right.
You'll get the private link.
Okay, I'll be ready.
And what about you, Zach?
Well, you can't find me on OnlyFans because I'm too shy. But you can find me on Instagram or Twitter at Zachary with no H. And you can follow the show on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that fun stuff at Two Gays Watch. And yeah, again, thank you so much for coming on the show. You are a legend in the tapestry of Drag Race.
Why, thank you.
And I cannot wait, for the day that they get their head out of their asses and give you that
I think it's
call.
gonna happen. I think it's gonna happen. I do think it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say it now.
Watch them hoes gonna call. Them hoes gonna call me and be like, "We got your ticket. It's for tomorrow." Bitch, what the fuck? They're like, "Oh, I'm not okay. Well, let me go get my good cross dressing shit. Let's go." At least it's rhinestone.
Oh, that'd be a good drag name. Welcome to the stage, Elisa Rhinestone.
There you go. You got your new drag name.
Well, thank you for joining us, Mystique, and we hope you have a lovely evening.
Oh yeah, I'm about to turn on my PlayStation and start playing my game.
Okay.
That's me too.
Right?
I'm gonna have more coffee.
Me too, bitch.
Bye.
Bye.